replace the second most NBA players of active coaches. Number one is
plays out at the top. They'll screen him into the post, where he's going to be a really difficult challenge.
Isaiah Evans lifting the first long distance shot tonight.
You talk about the fact when you look at Mark and look at Pope, veterans, 24 and 22 years of age, and they're going to have to, for them to have when he played back in the 80s.
Maybe in high school.
Mark will lift and take the hit as he hits the shot. From on Mark to 6
hands on Cameron Boozer, because he can just whistle it over the top of you. Excellent passer.
On the move, little bump to the left hand. No, the tip, that won't drop in.
He's right there.
For Texas. Shot clock down to 10 here for the Longhorns. Mark going up against a big man and a traveling violation.
Last year for a team that won over 30 games in St. John's.
And won the Big East.
Reeser finding the open shooter. Gun but can't hit it. 6'11" soft. Look at Titus underneath. It's tipped away from him. On the run, Sarr will lay it up and draw the foul. Look at Titus on the dribble.
Well, you really have to protect the ball against Malik Brown. Gets a lot of deflections.
7-footer. Nice move. Foster will penetrate. Nice pass underneath and a sweet kick for Sarr. He'll switch that in from the corner with the triple.
Really high on Swain. You had him at Xavier. He said he's really multi-dimensional.
Well, nice touch from batted around. And it comes back to the Longhorns in his second effort in heavy traffic. That won't fall for Mark. And a big battle for
raise money, because I'm obsessed with doing it to help kids battling that disease. No child should have to go through what I went through.
Sorry, trying to.
They play hard and they play team defense.
And very well organized.
Duke moving the ball exceptionally well, but the shots really
to help the big guys.
Troyer had poked away. Look at the effort by Harris. And it's going to stay on this emphasis. And then you just lost it. The 6'8" freshman gave it up. Here's Pope, a determined drive.
It's the NCAA tournament 2 years in a row. You lose your job.
Swain airborne. The teardrop, no. He follows the miss and knocks it down.
Stayed player and another really good guard rebounder.
Yeah, he really, statistically, he was like leading in almost every area.
Line driver and swished in by Isaiah Evans. 8 turnovers, only 5 baskets to this point.
It's been really physical to start.
And nothing but net, and sweet touch there.
Kid Pope can shoot. We haven't seen it yet, but he's a good shooter as well.
And the feed here for Gunba and a nice save deep in the corner there by Heidi. Junior out of Minnesota who can really shoot it. Transfer from Purdue and wriggling inside for 2.
Swain. That Swain is such an important part of this team.
Once again, oh man, did that hang on the iron. Isaiah Evans, it was up there.
But he's a really good passer. Understands the game, good basketball IQ.
Pope quickly off the inbounds and in.
Duke's got to run something to get Cameron Boozer a touch.
Boy, another touch by Evans and bottom.
Spain action, try to get Gungba into the low post.
Evans, oh, what a nice dish underneath there to Gungba. He found Pope with the feed. Cody trying to make a move, spins, and nicely done for 2. On the drive, Sarr as he slams on the brakes, back out for the hot hand, and again, Evans.
He got there in that 85, 86 team. But the bottom line is, the second half.
Oh, yeah.
They've been terrific.
Another loose ball scooped up by Sarr. Backdoor cut, swooping inside. It's Evans for the lay-in.
Isaiah Evans knocking down a couple of shots early. Then his movement has.
And all of a sudden, you guys came in and away they went. And Coach K goes for 1,202 wins.
And D. Weaver, and too strong with a long jumper. Rebound will roll right to Texas again. Weaver will drive it and lay it in. Your passion is really waning for the game, Dick. Staying up till like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, watching these games. Boozer trying to battle his way inside. 7 to get off a shot. Boozer's been ice cold. Harris will lift and nails it as he knocks down a 3.
Well, Duke's just got so much positional size. Their guards are big.
Jalen Swain.
I think he gets any seat he wants.
Well, the floor says, you know, awesome baby and PT Pier and all that.
I see Coach Shire hitting next to me on the court. gets rid of that stress.
Coach just a little bit. Up top, here's Cameron Boozer again, trying to get started. He's had a couple of spectacular exhibition games, and he'll draw the foul from Ivory Coast. Transfer from Xavier. Didn't start playing basketball until he's about 16. Downstairs, it's Brown for the basket.
Especially defensively, is going to frustrate a lot of opponents.
No question. Yeah, that's where they have to set themselves apart. Last year was a great defensive team.
Outside.
Duke's running a lot of 5-out offense. The middle is wide open.
Harris, and he's going to get nailed for a traveling violation.
That was Brick City, USA, man. Looked like your shot, Dave.
Thank you. Thanks for remembering. Thank you, Coach. Swoop shot, and
they ran the ball up the floor quickly there. And Sean Miller said, I like to play on a fast tempo. I believe so much in space. And when he's a talent with that microphone, he really is.
The best.
It's Boozer trying to feed it downstairs and kicked away.
2001.
2001, right? That's
yeah, they beat
2001. Yeah.
They beat Arizona in the final with Richard Jefferson, Gilbert Arenas, Jason.
Of hearing their names for the first time on ESPN when Dick Vitale called them out. And a good foul shooter too, 88%. That made all the difference.
I tell you what, Pope and Mark, loads of experience. Experience is a big plus for Texas.
So Pope gets the second end of the one-on-one. He had
freshman year, he was pretty good offensively.
Yeah, he had 18 points against Michigan State in the Champions Class.
Yeah.
So they lost the handle on it. Out it goes. And a second effort now for Duke. Evans again on the spin. Lost it there, but before the basket. Pope on the bounce to the big. Titus banging here against Gungba. A lot of contact there, and that'll go the. Wasn't sure what he was going to get tonight, because he has not been able to practice, some of his post guys out. With about 90 seconds to go before halftime in Charlotte. Evans fires. That one won't drop. Shot clock a factor now, down to 5. Long range jumper, and that missed ugly by Swain, but the second effort is off a shot. Traore sees it, launches, he can't hit it. 10 seconds before halftime. Ice cold. They have won 25 consecutive season openers. Titus with the rejection, but a foul first, and the team.
They can't feel too bad about that. There's a lot of teams haven't beat Duke.
Trying to put an end to that tonight. And
on the board.
Preseason ACC Rookie of the Year. Weaver straight on, got an excellent look. Boozer up for the rebound. So we'll see if he starts to get rolling here in the second half. He'll drive it. Boozer and the slam for 2.
Got to get more movement.
Wriggling underside. No, the follow won't drop, but a whistle. Cody on the foul.
Duke has got an ambitious pre-conference schedule. Playing Arkansas. Nice pass.
Pope trying to get free, can't do it. He can be dangerous from the 3. Picked off. Sarr and can't connect.
No.
For that comes away to Boozer. Foster wants to press the tempo on the spin. Will lay it up and in.
He's got to be able to gang. And they played against a good Wisconsin team coached by Bill Cofield. Lost his life too early. A lot of fun. Right for the Joe Boyle.
Scoop shares. Texas with the ball here. Very cold start second half of the Longhorns. Butcher trying to end it. That one missed ugly. Texas 0 for 9 since the second half. Looking for Boozer again on the bank, but he'll be headed to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, better get you. Well, the beauty is those are just exhibition games. They don't count.
Yeah, right.
42-33. Heidi, as you mentioned, 39% for Purdue from three-point land last year. Swain slamming on the brakes and drops in 2.
Easy go. John Shire sitting there. What a tough job replacing a guy like Mike Kay. And he has done an amazing, unbelievable per year. And he only needs 29 wins, which is not only, but that's a big 3. He needs 29.
Had a terrific career at Oregon State before transferring to Texas.
I think that's a record down there, Moody, in the field.
Yeah.
The wing player, John Shire, really high on him.
And a whistle on that side right in front of Texas.
I'm surprised they have not got 0 in transition.
Pope fires again and swishes in another triple. On the high post, the handoff for Evans. with the contact. Little bump there by Mark and a foul for Swain.
The guy just won that ball to the post.
Wants it again to the paint. Off balance, that won't drop. Rebound.
Get out in front offensively.
I tell you, Chris, that's the motivational ability of Sean Miller. He will never accept mediocrity.
Shot clock down to 7. Pope won't wait. And he cashes in a triple. Turnaround spin shot. That'll roll off the iron by Harris. Another fight for the rebound and another tie-up. The possession draws the double. Traore into the paint. Looking to make a spin. And he's going to travel with it. He gives it right back to Duke. And that'll be the freshman. There's Swain, who's been a major factor, knifing into the lane again, and Tar comes out of there with it, and a second chance. Shot clock to 6. Foster again with a pull-up pop, nails it. Pope with the bounce. Cody with an open look, can't cash in. Traore, yeah, he was pushing off.
Not good transition either team. Both clubs doing a pretty good job defensively in transition.
Evans short. Second effort.
Free throw line.
Evans had a terrific game against Tennessee. He had 22.
Yeah, and he went to the free throw line 8 times.
But denial defense early on in that possession kept Texas to one side of the floor. Good
what a pass. Great pass.
Wide open Evans for 2. Nice block by Cody.
They've also done a great job taking away the running game. They've taken away one of the things that was emphasized. They work a little more on the drop, step down on the post. He's going to be a special player for them.
9:51. Foster with a pull-up. And sinks it. A triple. You see it. Pope heats up here down the stretch. The scoop won't roll in. Foster chasing down Pope. He pulls up and fires. No. Another rebound. Wiltshire trying to dump it downstairs. Traore with the foul, too. He'll head to the line as well.
That was a terrific pass. You know, we've been talking about the coaching ability right here of John Shire and Sean Miller. Rick Pitino, to me.
Swain's had a hot hand. Titus over the top. Looking for the quick strike. No. Under 4 minutes. From the corner, Sarr swishes it in. And a bit. Fitting that description.
No. That's special when you got competitive players, man. That's big time. Oh, yes.
This is their biggest lead. And the long jumper on the way. That will be well short. Off the mark by Duru. Swain to the paint. Off the window, no. And a foul in the rebounding fray against Duke.
International players as well. He had Lowry Markkanen at Arizona, Azuolas Tubelis.
All about them today, man. They're really special. You might add another name on it.
Talking about that's going to Louisville, was playing for the G League Ignite. You know, that he didn't go through the draft process. He didn't go to college and play ball. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Swain scooping it up. That won't fall. And another whistle.
I don't think they really had one.
No.
And didn't have many offensive rebound opportunities in the second half.
And also do one of the ACC
SEC challenge. You go the slam here by Evans, who's really
shown ability to drive with the ball a little bit as well. And that is a big plus. That'll add to his game another dimension.
But the first Dick Vitale Invitational into the books.